How's Nancy?
She's worried about Barry.
I'm sure he's fine, Richard.
I have a bad feeling. Barry?
Okay, Oval fans, if you are curious about the cliffhanger ending of the mid-season finale, was that really Barry? Is Barry really dead? Yes, he is. Vaughn, the actor, actually posted this on Instagram. Well, Oval fans, it's been fun. After 3 crazy fun seasons, Barry has met his end. Thank you all for supporting him through his twisted journey to find his daughter. The thing I will miss the most is times like these. Running rehearsals on these crazy ass scenes with a phenomenal cast who was doing 110 plus pages a day, laughing and joking with one another right before we got on camera to cry or cuss one another out, and really just acting our butts off to bring these characters to life. I thank you all for everything you brought to set. It has inspired and helped me grow as an actor and as a man. I will miss you. Lastly, thank you, Mr. Perry, for giving me my first shot and helping launch my career. I will always be grateful. So first of all, just we're going to miss you, Vaughn, even though technically Barry has been MIA this entire damn season. And just like when Jean was killed off at the end of a season, and when we got her body double, it kind of looked nothing like her. At least in this case, the body double for Barry did have a similar complexion, but you could just tell it wasn't Barry. But because there was no way like Tyler was gonna have Vaughn show up to set for like a laying in the bed dead for just one scene, you know. So yeah, it's let me put it this way. Yeah, so Barry's gone because Barry, the last time we saw him was when he went up the stairs at the end of last season. And then of course, you know, Hunter actually came over to the house. And the question is, who killed him? Now, I'm more inclined to believe it was something that Hunter had done as opposed to the Rakadushi. Because I'm kind of mad, though, because of the fact that, well, I get it because actors move on. You know, Vaughn was busy with the game. I did watch the first episode of season 2, which was really good, and I do want to watch the other episodes probably this upcoming week, you know, after Christmas. Without Sisters and the Oval, I can like sit back and finally catch up on the streaming shows. But regardless, because Vaughn really has done a lot, you know, between the game, what was it, that Venus and Serena movie, he was in that, and he was in another movie as well, so his career is really moving forward. So it's kind of like Tyler Lepley from The Haves and the Have-Nots. The Haves and the Have-Nots was his first big acting gig, and then from there he exploded. Harlem, P-Valley, and you know, he's just doing his own thing. So I'm always glad to see actors get their start at TPS or get their careers revitalized at TPS before they move on to other projects. But I am upset because Barry just feels like a wasted character. I mean, to be completely honest, you might as well say that Gail got killed off as well because, you know, she's just not there. I mean, the entire season was, where's Barry? I mean, apparently it was explained that he decided to go for a walk because he was mad, but then that was it. So then what happened after that? I mean, as much as I want to think that Hunter or somebody else did that to like signal to Kareem, because remember, he, you know, remember what he threatened Kareem with in regards to, you know, running his mouth and whatnot. So maybe this was a sign, but if it was the Rakadushi, then why would they put Barry's body in Kareem's apartment? You know, it's just one of those things where it really isn't adding up. And it reminds me of when Jean, her body was put in the apartment of Greg, her boyfriend, and then he ends up getting shot and killed, and it's like, yo, we're like 2 seasons later and we still don't know who did it. So who the hell killed Barry? Why did they put the body in the bed of Kareem, and what's going to happen from there? I mean, we know that in the next episode, Kareem's back at the pharmacy asking Dale, was anybody at my apartment last night? No. And I mean, it's possible because, you know, Dale was probably, you know, sleep like a rock. But on top of that, the body could have been put there that morning. We just don't know. So I honestly couldn't tell you who did it and why, just because of the fact that it just doesn't add up. It just seems like, okay, the actor's gone. We need to just kill him off. Simple as that. So I wish I could have more answers for you, but just know that Barry is confirmed dead, which is really sad. His whole thing, where's my daughter? Where's my daughter? But he's never going to reunite with her again unless she dies at the compound or something. I don't know. It just feels his entire character was, where's my daughter? And now he's dead. It just feels like such a waste. But again, you know, kudos to Vaughn. You know, he's moved on to other things. But in terms of a viewer of The Oval since season 1, I am disappointed. You know, like, this was indeed shocking. I guess Kareem doesn't have to worry about Sharon being with Barry anymore. There's that. So good for him, I guess. But I'm just not satisfied. You know, Nancy's going to die. She's going to just, assuming she doesn't die at the compound. And poor Richard, he's going to be in that house by himself. Because like I said in my episode review, you know, Richard gets home from work. Nancy's gone. She's at the compound. Barry, well, we know he's gone. And Sharon said that she would go by Kareem's and then she would go by Barry's to make sure everything was okay over there. So now Richard's going to be in that house all by himself. All right. So what do you think? How do you feel about Barry being killed off? How do you think that's going to play into the larger story of The Oval and what's going to happen next? So thanks so much for tuning in. Like and subscribe. Follow me on social media. Links are in the description, and I'll catch you in the next one.